The future of human society is going to be based off of 5 technology verticals that are developing right now. Number 1, DNA sequencing. Number 2, labor automation. Number 3, energy storage. Number 4 is AI. And number 5 is blockchain. Now, I'll break those down in a minute. I don't really care to get into that whole detail of me predicting the future. This is about capitalism and the formation of capital and how it's being affected because of the shift from active into passive. We all know about the growth of passive funds. Passive has had $70 billion has flown into U.S. passive funds in the past year, while $200 billion has flown out of active during that same period. So the growth of passive continues. Great, we know that. In this easy monetary environment that we're in, that will continue. However, those 5 verticals that I mentioned are where the future and your kids are going to be finding their niche one way, shape, or form. That's what's going to affect their lives. So why isn't the buy-side community investing in that en masse? It is not their fault. They are required to go chase asset returns. They are required to accumulate assets to compete. They have their hands tied much the same way as a publicly traded firm has its hands tied in the long-term setting of the business by these 3-month quarterly revenue targets it must hit for Wall Street. So, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to tell you this. Things like autonomous travel and drone delivery and the blockchaining of assets that are non-currency, not crypto. Things like tokenization of a building's cash streams in the real estate world, digitization of securities for transacting on exchanges. These are the types of things where technology is going to emerge, and tomorrow's investing community will suddenly realize once this shift out of passive happens that they should have been better positioned. My point is for you and your career, you personally, whether you're on the buy side or sell side, you're on Wall Street right now, you need to be thinking about positioning yourself for tomorrow. Because crisis is great for resetting the system. But Wall Street is often so focused on the business of investing that it loses sight of the forest for the trees. Don't let that be you. Make sure that you're positioning now for what's going to happen down the road. Because in your career, in your investing, and all that, it's tied to those 5 verticals that we ran through. And what's going on right now on Wall Street in real life has nothing to do with that. Not from the investment money management community. Again, not crucifying anybody here. Buy side has their challenges, and I understand it's not their fault. But that doesn't mean that you, as an employee or as a person investing in the Wall Street community, need to be caught short-sighted and off guard when things do reverse out. Because one day they will. And don't let yourself be caught off guard. Give that some thought.